Prehistoric times were tough. Survival was a daily battle, a relentless struggle where the environment itself conspired against you at every turn. Imagine a world without our modern comforts, a world stripped bare of the conveniences we take for granted. No grocery stores, no hospitals, no readily available shelter. Every sunrise brought new challenges, and the slightest mistake, the smallest misstep, could very well be your last. It was a constant test of endurance, resilience, and sheer luck. A game where the stakes were always life and death. The margin for error was razor thin, and nature was an unforgiving opponent. Lions, tigers, and giant sloths. The megafauna were forces to be reckoned with. Colossal creatures adapted to a brutal landscape. These weren't your average zoo animals. They were behemoths, perfectly evolved to dominate their environment. Imagine encountering a creature the size of a small car, with claws that could tear through flesh and bone with ease. These were the rulers of their domain, and humans were often on the menu. Let's break down why you'd barely survive a day. It's not just a lack of modern conveniences. It's a fundamental mismatch between your skill set and the demands of the prehistoric world. Your knowledge of technology, of social media, of modern life would be utterly useless. Your ability to order food online, to navigate using GPS, to communicate through smartphones, all of it gone. You'd be stripped bare, left with nothing but your instincts, which, let's face it, have probably atrophied from disuse. Forget everything you think you know about roughing it. This is a fight for survival, a constant struggle against the odds. This isn't a weekend camping trip, this is a permanent state of emergency. Here are 10 reasons you'd be totally out of your depth in prehistoric times. Prepare to be humbled. Get ready to face the harsh realities of a world where only the strong, the adaptable, and the lucky survived. Number 1. You can't Google how to make a fire. There's no YouTube tutorial. You're relying on raw skill, patience, and luck, and believe me, you'll need a lot of luck. Fire was essential for warmth, cooking, and protection from predators. Without it, your chances of survival plummet dramatically. Good luck rubbing sticks together while dinner's watching you. The pressure is on. Imagine the stress of trying to create fire while knowing that a predator could be stalking you from the shadows. 2. Your fridge is extinct. Say goodbye to readily available groceries, to the ease of ordering takeout. The convenience of modern food storage and transportation is a distant dream. Every meal is a hunting expedition. Fail, and you don't eat. Hunting was dangerous, physically demanding, and often unsuccessful. It was a gamble with your life on the line. You'd have to learn to track animals, craft weapons, and work as a team to bring down prey. 3. You're probably allergic to half the plants. Our modern diets are so sanitized that our bodies have become incredibly sensitive. We've lost the natural resistance our ancestors possessed. We're accustomed to carefully cultivated crops, free from toxins and irritants. Without modern medicine, that's dangerous. A simple allergic reaction could become life-threatening. What starts as a minor inconvenience could quickly spiral out of control. Imagine breaking out in hives, struggling to breathe with no antihistamines in sight. 4. Saber-toothed cats. Enough said. They were apex predators with massive teeth and a taste for human flesh. They were the ultimate killing machines. These weren't just oversized house cats. They were formidable hunters, perfectly adapted to taking down large prey, including humans. They don't care about your CrossFit PR. Your fitness level is irrelevant against those claws and teeth. No amount of burpees or weightlifting will prepare you for the raw power and ferocity of a saber-toothed cat. 5. You can't just pop into the ER if you get trampled by a mammoth. A minor injury could become a major crisis. Infection, blood loss, and shock would be constant threats. There are no antibiotics, no antiseptics, no bandages. You're relying on your body's natural defenses, which may not be enough. 6. Water isn't just grab a bottle. It's more like, is this pond going to kill me? Every water source is a potential breeding ground for parasites, bacteria, and other nasty things. You'd have to be constantly vigilant, assessing the risks before taking a single sip. 7. Clothes shopping? Forget it. You're sewing animal hides with bone needles, if you even know how. And trust me, it's not as easy as it looks. Clothing was essential for protection from the elements, and making it was a time-consuming and laborious process. 8. Vaccinations. One scratch could mean a deadly infection. Your immune system would be constantly under attack. Diseases that we now consider minor inconveniences could be fatal. 9. You have no idea which mushrooms are edible, and you don't get a second try. One wrong bite could be your last. Foraging for food was a necessity. but it was also a dangerous game of chance. And 10, no Wi-Fi, no memes, no takeout. Just you, your tribe, and the cold, hard struggle to survive. Every day would be a test of your will to live. The absence of modern entertainment and social connection would be a constant source of stress and isolation. Remember, it beats running from a pack of dire wolves. Prehistoric life? Hard pass. We should all be grateful for the advancements that have made our lives so much easier. So next time you're complaining about slow internet, remember the alternative. Be thankful for the safety, comfort, and convenience that we often take for granted.